Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Prezi Go TV, and today we will be discussing extensively on phylum. A comprehensive overview in biology. A phylum, plural phyla, is a level of classification that ranks below kingdom and above class. This taxonomy category is used to group organisms based on their shared physical characteristics and evolutionary relationships. The phylum level is particularly useful for distinguishing between major animals groups such as vertebrates and invertebrates. The phylum level of classification provides a way to organize the diversity of life on Earth into meaningful groups. By grouping organisms based on their shared characteristics, scientists can identify patterns and relationships that might not be apparent at other levels of classification. For example, the phylum Chordata includes both vertebrates and some invertebrates, but all members of this phylum share certain characteristics such as a notochord and a dorsal hollow nerve cord. The phylum level of classification is also important for understanding evolutionary relationship between different organisms. By studying the characteristics of different phyla, scientists can infer how different groups of organisms evolve over time. For example, the phylum Arthropoda includes insects, arachnids, and crustaceans, all of which share certain characteristics such as a segmented body and jointed appendage. By studying the evolution of these characteristics, scientists can gain insights into the history of life on Earth. History of phylum classification. The concept of phylum was first introduced by German zoologist Ernst Haeckel in the 19th century. Haeckel proposed a system of classification that includes 7 phyla: Protozoa, Coelenterata, Echinodermata, Mollusca, Arthropoda, Vertebrata, and Chordata. Since then, the number of recognized phyla has increased, and the classification system has undergone significant revisions. Haeckel's system of classification was based on the idea that organisms could be grouped based on their shared characteristics. They recognized that different organisms shared certain features such as body structure and embryonic development patterns, and used these characteristics to define different phyla. Over time, Haeckel's system of classification has been modified and expanded. New phyla has been recognized, and some phyla have been redefined or merged with other phyla. For example, the phyla Porifera, which includes sponges, was not recognized by Haeckel but is now considered a distinct phylum. Despite these changes, the concept of phylum remains an important part of biological classification. By grouping organisms based on their shared characteristics, scientists can gain insight into the diversity of life on Earth and the evolutionary relationships between different organisms. Characteristics of phyla. Each phylum is characterized by a unique set of physical features, such as body structure, symmetry, and embryonic development. Some common characteristics used to define phyla include: 1. Body symmetry. Phyla can be divided into those with radial symmetry, e.g. Cnidarian, and those with bilateral symmetry, chordates. Radial symmetry means that the body is organized around a central axis like the spokes of a wheel. Bilateral symmetry means that the body is organized into mirror image halves, like the two sides of a mirror. Radial symmetry is often seen in organisms that are sessile or attached to a substrate, such as sea anemones or corals. Bilateral symmetry, on the other hand, is often seen in organisms that are mobile or free-moving, such as animals with a backbone, which are known as vertebrates. 2. Body structure. Phyla can be characterized by the presence or absence of a notochord, which is a flexible rod-like structure, a dorsal hollow nerve cord, or a column, a body cavity. A notochord is a flexible rod-like structure that provides support and stiffness to the body. A dorsal hollow nerve cord is a nerve cord that runs along the dorsal side of the body. A colon is a body cavity that contains the internal organs. The presence or absence of this structure can be used to define different phyla. For example, the phylum Chordata includes organisms with a notochord, a dorsal hollow nerve cord, and a colon. The phylum Arthropoda, on the other hand, includes organisms with a segmented body and jointed appendage, but no notochord or dorsal hollow nerve cord. 3. Embryonic development. Phyla can be distinguished by their embryonic development patterns, such as the formation of a blastula or a gastrula. A blastula is an early stage in embryonic development characterized by a hollow ball of cells. A gastrula is a later stage in embryonic development characterized by the formation of a digestive cavity. The formation of a blastula or a gastrula can be used to define different phyla. For example, the phylum Chordata includes organisms that form a blastula and then a gastrula during embryonic development. The phylum. Major animal phyla. There are over 30 recognized animal phyla, which can be grouped into several major categories. 1. Chordata. This phylum includes vertebrates and invertebrates. Characteristics include a notochord, a hollow nerve cord, and pharyngeal slits. Chordata are a diverse group of animals that include humans, other vertebrates, and some invertebrates like tunicates and lancelets. They are characterized by the presence of a notochord, a flexible rod-like structure that provides support and stiffness to the body. Chordates also have a dorsal hollow nerve cord, which is a nerve cord that runs along the dorsal side of the body. Additionally, chordates have pharyngeal slits, which are openings in the pharynx that are used for feeding and respiration. 2. Arthropoda. This phylum includes insects, arachnids, and crustaceans. Characteristics include a segmented body, jointed appendage, and a hard exoskeleton. 3. Mollusca. This phylum includes squids, octopuses, clams, and snails. Characteristics include a soft, unsegmented body, often protected by a shell. Mollusks are a diverse group of animals that include squids, octopuses, clams, and snails. They are characterized by the presence of a soft, unsegmented body which is not divided into repeating parts. 4. Echinodermata. This phylum includes starfish, sea urchins, and sea cucumbers. Characteristics include a radially symmetrical body and a unique water vascular system. Echinoderms are a group of marine animals that include starfish, sea orchins, and sea cucumbers. They are characterized by the presence of a radially symmetrical body, which is organized around a central axis. 5. Porifera. This phylum includes sponges. Characteristics include a simple sessile body and a unique system of canals and chambers. Plant phyla. Plant phyla are less well defined than animal phyla, but several major groups are recognized. 1. Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Plant phyla. Gymnosperma. Gymnosperma are a group of vascular plants that include conifers and cycads. They are characterized by the presence of vascular tissue and production of seed without flowers. 4. Angiosperma. This phylum includes flowering plants. Characteristics include a vascular body, the production of flowers and seed. Fungal phyla. Fungal phyla are less well defined than animal phyla, but several major groups are recognized. 1. Ascomycota, Basidiomycota, Deuteromycota. Deuteromycota are a group of fungi that include imperfect fungi such as molds and yeast. They are characterized by the presence of a fungal body composed of hyphae. In conclusion, the phylum level of classification is a fundamental concept in biology that helps us to understand the diversity of life on Earth. By recognizing the unique characteristics of each phylum, we can better appreciate the evolutionary relationship between different organisms and the complex history of life on our planet. Okay guys, I will stop here. Please, if you find this video interesting and informative, please do smash the subscription button, like and share this video to family and friends to see more interesting videos like this. Bye for now.